All right, guys, number 1. It says Jennifer's sugar cookie recipe calls for 2 and 25 cups of sugar. How many cups of sugar will she need if she wants to triple the recipe? So my important information is that she needs this, and she's going to triple that. All right, so in my next box, I have 2 and 25 3 times, because triple means she's going to do it 3 times. And then for my prediction, I said I'm going to round this to 2, and I have 2 times 3, so my answer should be around 6 cups. So I want to triple that, which means I want to multiply it times 3. All right, and then my last step is I'm going to multiply it out, and I look for the decimal. I have 2 digits behind the decimal in my factors, so my product needs to have 2 digits behind the decimal. So my answer should be 6 and 75 or you could write this as 6 and 3/4 if you want to write it as a decimal. All right, for number 2, it says Marcy wants to buy a new dress that costs $56.77. She has been babysitting to earn the money to buy the dress. She makes $5.50 per hour babysitting, and she babysat a total of 9.5 hours. Does she have enough money to buy the dress? So first I write down the important information. The dress is $56. In 1 hour, she makes $5.50. And I don't know how much money she makes, but in 9.5 hours, I got to figure out how much money will she make. Okay, so for my strategy, I drew the dress. That's $56.77. And I know that's supposed to be like a clock. So in 1 hour, she makes $5.50. In 2 hours, in 3 hours. So every hour, she's going to make $5.50 every single hour. And she works for 9.5 hours. And so I need to figure out how much money will she make if I want to do that. And then the half an hour will be half of $5.50. Okay, so next let's make a prediction. I'm going to round $5.50 per hour to 6. So she makes about $6 per hour. And instead of 9.5 hours, I'm going to say she only works 9 hours. So since I rounded one up, I'm going to round the other one down. So I'm going to estimate, and 9 times 6 is about $54. So using my prediction, she's going to make $54. And so will she have enough money to buy the dress? I'm going to say yes, she will have enough. Oh, no, she won't. Sorry. No, because the dress costs $56 and she needs $50, and I predict she'll make $54. So my prediction is she's going to be a little bit short. Okay? So what I did here is I multiplied and using the easier numbers. So what I need to do next, I need to multiply, instead of rounding the $5.50 to 6, I need to multiply $5.50 times 9.5. So 9.5, and I'm going to multiply that out. Okay, so once I'm done multiplying it, I got to put in my decimals. I have two decimals in this factor and 3 numbers behind the decimal in my factors. So for my answer, I got to go 1, 2, 3, put my decimal down. So she makes $52. Is that enough to buy the dress? My answer is no. She's still short. Okay, number 3 says Tara makes $11.50 per hour. Tara's husband Jonathan makes 2.5 times the amount of money Tara makes. How much money per hour does Jonathan make? All right, so I wrote down that Tara makes $11.50 for 1 hour, and Jonathan makes whatever Tara makes times 2.5. Okay, for the next part, so I drew that Tara makes $11.50 for 1 hour, and Jonathan makes 2.5 times more. So I drew he makes two times and then a half more than what she makes. So I'm going to make a prediction. Let's round Tara $11.50 to 11. Instead of 2.5, we'll round it up to make it 3. So Jonathan makes about $33. That's going to be my prediction. Now to work this out, I need to multiply 11.5 times 2.5. I'm going to multiply that out. Okay, so then when you're done multiplying, I have 2 digits behind the decimal. So for my answer, I need to put 2 digits behind the decimal. And so my total should be $28.75, which is pretty close to my estimation, $33. All right, and so then for number 4, it says Christy's allowance is $8.75 per week. She does not receive her allowance if she does not do her chores. If she hasn't done her chores in 4 weeks, how much of her allowance has she lost? So the information here is that her allowance, that's how much money she gets, is $8.75 per week. And how much money will she make in 4 weeks? Okay, and for my strategy, I drew a table. I said in week 1, if she doesn't do her chores, she's going to lose. That's why it's negative $8.75. So she's going to do that for 4 weeks. So every week she does not do her allowance, she loses $8.75. So I need to figure out how much money will she lose altogether if she never does her chores for 4 weeks. So I'm going to multiply for my prediction 4 times, let's round 875 to say that's about $9. And so my answer should be around 36. So she's going to lose about $36. To solve my answer, I'm going to multiply 875 times 4. All right, so then the last step is to multiply $8.75 times 4. And you have 2 decimals in your factors, so be sure to put 2 decimals in your product behind 2 digits behind the decimal in your product, and your answer should be $35.